Good. Okay, what are we reading? Okay, come on. We're not reading along, so what do you want to pick? Do you want to read about Rwanda genocide, or what do you want to read? What do you
How
want
come
to
there's skulls?
Well, why don't we find out, okay? Ready?
Okay.
You ready? Okay.
Rwandan
Genocide.
genocide.
That means killing of a type of people, right?
Yes.
In this case, we'll read about it ever again.
Ever again.
Okay, use your finger. Wait.
So
Okay, I'll do it.
years after
Rwanda genocide
genocide is still a problem from hell. The killing started on April 7th, 1994.
Okay. Come closer to me so you can. Closer. See how you're not straight? I got it. See how you're not straight? Sit straight. Sit. Here. No, you're not straight. Here. If you don't want to sit, this way, then I'll move that. Okay, good. All right. As
members of the
presidential
guard, thank you, began assassinating opposition leaders and moderates in the government within hours. The genocide.
Yeah, put under each word. Genocide
Of Rwanda's
minority
Tutsis was underway. It was among the fastest mass killing in history. 100 days later, 3/4 of Rwanda's Tutsis, about 500,000 people, were dead. Most were killed not by the army, but by the ordinary Hutus. The majority group hacked neighbors to death, wrote Philip Gurevich on American journalist. Doctor killed their patients and school teachers killed their pupils.
That means students, okay?
Okay.
The
roughly 2,500 United States.
No, there's no states. United Nations. Peacekeepers
in Rwanda
did too close.
Almost nothing. Agathe
Uwilingi Yamamana Ulingi Mamana Mana
Mana, the
moderate
Hutu.
Get your head up.
Prime Minister was among the first to die. She had been guarded by 15
United Nations
peacekeepers, but they surrendered. Lando No,
Indasingwa.
Indasingwa, the touching leader of the Liberal Party, called the peacekeepers, saying that soldiers were preparing to attack us home. An officer promised to send a detachment, but was still on the phone when he heard gunfire. It was too late, Lando said. The world stood by and watched.
Romeo Dallaire.
Romeo Dallaire, the Canadian general commanding the peacekeepers, was warned beforehand of the extermination plan in a cable to Kofi Annan. Then the United Nations peacekeeping chief, he said he planned to raid arms, catch and preempt the
same word. Genocide. 3 weeks into the genocide. Annan refused permission and ordered him to do nothing that might lead to the use of force. 3 weeks into the genocide, the Security Council voted to withdraw all but about 270 peacekeeping troops. This world body aided and abetted genocide, the general later wrote. 30 years later, the Rwanda genocide is remembered as one of the two events in the 1990s that provided a guilt-ridden world to... Guilt. That means you feel bad for what you did, right? Guilt. Ridden. Show me where. Yeah, guilt-ridden world. Pledge
never again to stand aside and allow mass
extermination.
Atrocities. The other was the massacre by
Bosnian
Serbs of thousands of Muslim men and boys in Serbian assembly unanimously adopted the principle that all countries have a responsibility to protect or to be people from genocide and war crimes by force if necessary. The dream was that from Rwanda's honor horrors would emerge a well-policed world. Instead, the nightmare has continued in Ethiopia, Myanmar, Sudan, Syria, Yemen, and elsewhere. Global powers have done almost nothing, as a million have been bombed, gassed, and starved. The war in Gaza too has brought tensions between principles and geopolitics to a head, with better claims and counterclaims about mass atrocities and the legality of Israel's destruction. 5-6 months long military campaign which have played out in the media, diplomacy, and internal courts to understand how the global push to prevent mass killings collapse and whether it can be revived. It helps to start
Good. Yeah, that's it.
How come there's bones?
Oh.
Rwandan genocide. Good childhood story.
How come there's bones? I read about a tornado once.
But Dad said that it just came out.